544 teams entered, now we're left with 2. Welcome to Be Champions TV's coverage of the FA Vase Final 2013 between Spennymoor Town and Tunbridge Wells. This is going to be a fantastic match between 2 non-league teams. It's North versus South, and we spoke to each set of fans to find out their predictions for the score.
3-1 Spennymoor.
4-1 Spennymoor.
4-1.
2-1 Spenny.
You seem very confident. Why is that?
Because we're too good for them.
And I reckon we're going to be 2-1. Come on, Tunbridge Wells!
Yeah, 2-1. Go with that, yeah.
5-0 to the Spenny.
2-0 Spenny.
I would say I'm going for 3-1 for Spennymoor.
2-0 Spennymoor.
2-0, and who should we look out for?
Gavin Cogden, number 10.
2-1 Tunbridge Wells.
100-0 to Tunbridge Wells.
4-0.
10-0.
10-0. You're very confident.
Spenny.
3-1.
3-1 Andy Irvine.
3-1.
Why, Dodds, young Dodds. He'll come from midfield. He's very strong. He'll love this game today. He'll love all the wide open spaces, and it'll be very good for him.
Absolutely massive game for both teams, of course, and so many fans here. How's your day been so far?
Well, it's been lovely. Absolutely great. I would have preferred playing golf, but I'm down here with the grandbairns and the son and the wife.
Okay, enjoy the game.
Cheers.
Okay, the players just drifting out onto the pitch then. The fans are trickling in to Wembley Stadium. It's going to be a great game. It's the final of the FA Vase 2013, Spennymoor Town versus Tunbridge Wells. Let's take you to the highlights. Well, here's the starting lineups for both teams. Of course, Spennymoor Town, of course, from the Northern League, and Tunbridge Wells from the Kent Premier Division. Spennymoor Town reached the final here at Wembley after beating Guernsey over 2 legs, and Tunbridge Wells reached the final after overcoming Shildon 3-2 after extra time. Tunbridge Wells managed to sell out their allocation of 10,000 tickets, which is an absolutely incredible achievement, and it was their fans that cheered them on towards the first chances of the first half. Well, Spennymoor had brought quite a few fans down themselves, and it wasn't long before they started to take control of the first half. Of course, both these teams are non-league teams, as is the format of the FA Vase, but we were seeing a standard far from that, as was shown with the opening goal of the game. Spennymoor's number 10, Gavin Cogden, wheeling away to celebrate in front of the Tunbridge fans. Well, that goal really gave Spennymoor the momentum in this match, and they continued to press Tunbridge Wells as they looked for that second goal. Well, Spennymoor continued to be relentless in their attack on the Tunbridge Wells goal, and they continued this pressure right through until the end of the half. While Tunbridge Wells manager Martin Larkin had tried to fire his players and his army of fans up at half-time. That was until Spennymoor Town got their act together. And started to produce some of the fine chances they'd created in the first half. Tunbridge had the heroics of goalkeeper Chris Oladogba to thank for keeping them in the game. While those of a nervous disposition look away now, as Spennymoor's goal scorer Cogden fell heavily under a challenge from the Tunbridge goalkeeper. Well, a moment you don't see very often. A pass back picked up by the Tunbridge goalkeeper, leaving Keith Graydon the chance to score from a free kick inside the area. But to give Tunbridge Wells credit, they hung on in there and they showed that they were willing to battle in order to try and lift the FA Vase. Well, as we headed towards the last 10 minutes of the match, it looked like Spennymoor were going to hold on for the win. That was until a cross caused trouble for goalkeeper Robert Dean, allowing number 11 Josh Stanford with a chance to score. This sparked wild scenes of celebration amongst the travelling Tunbridge fans. Well, Spennymoor Town seemed to realise that they should not have found themselves in this situation in the first place, and looked to instantly respond. That goal from Keith Graydon understandably rocked Tunbridge Wells, and they found themselves with little time to make a response. In the remaining few minutes of the game, both teams went all out in a frantic final few minutes. despite Tunbridge Wells' best efforts, it just wasn't enough on the day as Spennymoor Town win the FA Vase 2013. Jason, what about that? You're the winners of the FA Vase 2013. How's it feel?
It hasn't sunk in yet, to be honest. I thought we were the better side, but when the chances keep going missing, they scored in the 83rd minute. You sometimes think it's not going to be your day, and I felt like we scored at the right time. You know, a couple of minutes after they had scored, we deserved the victory. But by God, we made hard work of it.
Yeah, I thought you played with such professionalism and calm out there, and there must have been nerves beforehand, but it didn't show on the pitch.
Yeah, we prepared right. We had them here last night, you know, which made a big difference. We knew today was going to be the business day. You know, fair credit to the boys. You've got to trust them, and today they all come up trumps. Even the subs that came on made a massive difference to the result.
Now, the FA Vase has been won quite a lot recently by teams from the Northern League. It's such a tough league, isn't it? And obviously you've won recently, but it's such a top league, and that's shown in the FA Vase in recent years.
Yeah, and we didn't want to be the team that give it away, you know, and it's one of them things where we've seen every team in our league sort of do well in it. Dunstan, Whitley Bay, West Auckland, and you sometimes think you're not going to be there. But today we're here, and by God, I'm going to enjoy myself.
And just a word on the fans, absolutely amazing. A great turnout from both sets of supporters as well.
I mean, from 5,000 last year to 17,000 this year, something's gone right, and I think both sets of supporters will say what a performance both teams put out there. But to travel 600 miles to come and watch your local team, you know, I'm a proud man, and the players should be proud, and the support should be proud of the team as well.
People were questioning why should it be held at Wembley. Well, I think today's proved why it should be. It's an absolute showpiece for the non-league, isn't it?
It is. The FA were great. I think they reduced the price of the tickets, and it showed in the crowd today. Hopefully they'll all go back away from here and come back next season. Hopefully we're with them.
Keith, well, try and sum that up. It couldn't have gone much better for you, really. Man of the match, scored the winning goal, and you take the Vase home.
It's fantastic. Well, it's like a Carlsberg day, if that makes sense. There's a lot of days like that, which it's cup finals. That was my day, personally for myself and for the fans. No matter how you win a cup final, it's all about getting the result.
And the Vase recently has been won by a lot of teams in the Northern League. It's such a top league, and I think it shows in the domination of the last few years by winning the Vase.
Yeah, the Northern League's a very strong league. It's different to the leagues down here because there's a lot of teams in the leagues above us down here. So you've got a choice of a lot of teams you could play for. In the Northeast, it's out in the middle of nowhere basically. So the Northern League is really strong league, and it's proved that the last 5 years Whitley Bay have won it 3 times in a row, which is phenomenal. So for us to come and do it for Spennymoor, it's fantastic.
And a quick word for the fans. Where did you find them all?
To be honest, we normally play probably 500 people, and as we started to build up the momentum in the Vase, they've come out. To be fair, they've backed us as being 1,000 to 2,000, full houses and stuff like that, which it's been fantastic. But today they've been up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They've been on Twitter non-stop. My phone's been going gaga with all the good luck messages. But today this is basically for them. They're going to go home very happy on the bus with a day that you never get again, I don't think.
Well done, and I'll let you get off and celebrate now.